I'm Natasha Tracy, and this is Breaking Bipolar at healthyplace.com. So, I know some of the things that people think about people with bipolar disorder. Sometimes people think we're abusive. Sometimes people think we're angry. Sometimes people think we're cheaters. And sometimes they think we're downright evil. And I know that people think this because I write 2 blogs on bipolar disorder, and I do hear these kind of disparaging remarks from people who comment. And I know that sometimes this type of perspective on bipolar disorder is really hard to forget. And sometimes it's really hard for me to know that just because other people think that about my disorder doesn't mean it has anything to do with me. And so typically what happens is these people have just had a bad experience with someone with bipolar disorder, and then they're generalizing it onto all of us, which is ridiculous and completely unfair. So I know that while it can be hard to separate yourself from what other people may think of you just because of your disorder, in other words, their own prejudice, it can be difficult to separate yourself from that, but it's really important that you do, because it's really important for everyone with an illness to realize that they are not what other people think of them. In fact, it doesn't matter what other people think of them because of their disorder. That is just prejudice, and it has nothing to do with who you are as an individual. Just because you have bipolar disorder, who you are is not written. Your fate is not written. How you act is not written. All of that is up to you as an individual. I am not angry. I am not abusive. I don't cheat on partners. I'm just not that kind of person. And it doesn't matter that I have bipolar disorder. Those things are simply true about me. So the next time you hear someone making an unfair and global disparaging remark about someone with bipolar or another illness, try to remember that that person is generalizing based on one tiny set of circumstances or a tiny myth that they know. And it's not about you. It's really important that you maintain your own sense of self, which is outside of the illness and outside of what other people may think of that illness. My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Breaking Bipolar.